Hi everyone, this is Yemi again from PurposefulMe.co.uk, and this is one of a series of videos that I'm putting out around the COVID-19, my experience of going through this while being on lockdown in Nigeria, which is quite an experience. You know, with everything that's happening around COVID-19, we have an opportunity, because most of us are on either self-lockdown or self-isolation, or we're limiting our movements at the very least. But this is a new experience for a lot of us. Many people are used to being on the go, leaving home at 6 in the morning, not getting in until 10 p.m. And they might struggle with staying indoors for 24 hours, and which could go on for weeks, potentially months, if we take what we're hearing around the world. So what can we do when you're under lockdown or self-isolation? How can you cope with that experience of being at home? Some people will be fortunate to be going through this with their families by their side, so they're all in one location. And again, I kind of think back to when I was young. My sibling, my brother, myself, every evening at night, we would have fun with our parents, especially my dad, and we would tell stories. That was before the days of television being widely available. And we would tell stories, most of which had morals in them. And it was such a great time to bond, such a wonderful time to help a child to be creative. But we're in an age where many of us sometimes use technology to entertain our kids. But right now we have an opportunity to press reset button, to start to think, how can we parent differently? How can we do life differently? How can I learn to live at a maybe slower pace? I'm sure there are lots of you that think your workplace cannot survive without you being in the office every single day, 24/7. But guess what? With everybody, maybe a lot of people working from home, and with many states and offices shutting down their operations, and it's showing us that when things have to happen, they happen. And so this is a reminder for us that as we're in self-isolation or self-lockdown or compulsory lockdown, think about what you can do with that time. Think about how you can develop yourself. There are websites now, there are lots of universities that are offering free courses to people, so you can upskill yourself in this time. Are you a writer? And maybe this is a time to write that book you've always wanted to write. Are you somebody that wants to start a new business? Maybe this is a time to start thinking about that. Or maybe this is just a time for you to unwind. If you live a really stressful life or have a really stressful job, maybe this could be a gift to yourself. A gift of taking a step back, of relaxing, of unwinding, and just preparing yourself to go back again. Maybe this is a time to work on yourself emotionally, mentally, psychologically, in whatever ways. Maybe this is a time to get closer to your God because you have time. You're not hitting the road at 4 or 5 in the morning. There are a lot of things that we can all do. I'm thinking of gardening. I'm thinking of learning a new language because I've got a staff member who only speaks Hausa language, which is from the northern part of Nigeria. So now I'm thinking, maybe that would be a little project, because I need to be able to converse with him. And I would love to be able to do that in his language, just to show that I see him. So there are lots of things that we can all do. You can help your kids with their chores. You can maybe have treasure hunts within your garden. We just need to be a little bit more creative than we've been before. Maybe you can start to plant or grow something in your garden. Or just sit, relax, and smell the roses. Enjoy the view. The bottom line is, many of us will be home alone or with others, with a lot of restriction, with minimal movement. and we can make that time productive. We can make that time work for us. We can connect with our neighbors, not face to face, but we can start to build that relationship. We can wave at them more. We can see them as they maybe come out onto their corridors or maybe their front doors. We can have a conversation from a distance. We can phone them. So please think about what you can do. But whatever you do, make sure that at the end of all of this experience, that you come out of it not only healthy, but actually come out of it a better person. Come out of it more informed, more educated. Come out of it more evolved into a better version of yourself. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay sane, and remember, this is all for all. So share this with everyone and subscribe for more videos. I will do a few more to complete this series of videos, but please keep sharing it with others, especially in Nigeria, in Africa, around the world. For me, this is about talking from my Nigerian experience of going through this journey with the rest of the world. So a lot of these videos will be a little bit tailored to Nigeria, but we can all learn from it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.